Okay, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. It's nice to see you. Sangwook Sunim is not there in Gold Forest, right? She's helping prepare food or something. Okay, remind me this afternoon during the 6th Baichak Sutra lecture to talk about bowing, Korean bowing. Okay, please. All right, today, what shall we talk about? I think there's some kind of feedback from the other side of the world. Yes, is that right, Xianran? Venerable Xianran? Huh?
Yes, Master. I think Tuha is in the audience. She has something to share with us, the response about the plaque that she requests for her adopted son and for the dads of her friends.
The plaque she requested. I see. Okay. Give her a microphone.
Good morning, Master.
Thank you.
So at the beginning of the month of September, my adopted brother, not son, from India, he took the vaccine and he fell sick for almost over 20 days. And he texted me and he told me he's not feeling well and he hasn't been able to move. He's been in bed for over 20 days. So he asked if...
back over there is no room for the ICUs anymore, right? I mean, they don't have any room in the hospitals.
Yeah. So,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. So he's pretty much bed rest at home and he can't move and he said he feels really bad. So I've known him for over 10 years and I've never seen him down. So I told him, okay, I'll help pray for him. So I requested the medicine master plaque for him.
Wait. You said you help pray and you requested the plaque?
Well, I can't tell him that I'm going to request a plaque for him.
I see. Oh, okay. Yes.
So I requested the temporary medicine master plaque for him. And a week later, he texted me. I texted him and asked how he's doing, and he said he's doing better. And then 2 weeks later, I texted him, and he said he's out of bed and he's back at work.
Wow, in 2 weeks only?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually takes about 2 weeks to recover. Yeah, it's true.
And then another, my friend and also my dentist, she texted me and she was telling me about her dad.
A dentist in India?
No, here in Santa Monica.
Oh,
Another case.
It's with such a worldly operation. India, back to Santa Monica.
So back in June, she texted me and she told me that her dad is not doing well and he's in the hospital. So she asked, if I can pray for him or something. She shared her story about her dad. He was she said that he's a very compassionate doctor. And he's been a doctor for over 50 years, and he's a really great father and husband. And then he fought ill, and she couldn't understand why such a compassionate person who always out there to help people and fought ill like that. I guess he has Alzheimer's or something like that. And he lose his memory, and eventually he was hospitalized and in and out of the hospital. So September 7th, on the same day, she texted me and said that he's not able to swallow liquid anymore and just IV serum twice a day. And he's been he had bed sores and difficulty breathing and coughing at night. And he has liquid in his lungs. And she said he needs to go. She and her family couldn't handle the kind of suffering that he's been through since June. So I told her that I'll pray Wan Yin to help him. So I talked to Venerable
You requested a
Siran.
plaque.
Yes.
And that's what my guess. When you offered to pray, that's what you meant. Okay.
So I requested the rebirth plaque for him. So I
It's
talked
rebirth now. The other is medicine master.
Yes.
This one's rebirth.
because he's 80-something and then his kidney is failing already. There's no coming back for him.
So you request a rebirth plaque for him to die.
Well, Master,
I'm trying to understand your logic here.
that's the family's request. That's what Venerable Shinran told me.
Okay. Shinran, we should have a little talk later.
No, Venerable Shinran said she couldn't understand why I request the rebirth plaque for him. But I told her that's the family's request for him to quickly leave this world because he's been
family's
suffering
Buddhist?
so much.
Or Catholic?
They're Muslim.
Muslim? Oh, even worse than that. Okay.
And she's Buddhist, actually. My friend's family is Muslim, but she's Buddhist. Oh, she's not really Buddhist. She followed the Buddha's path. She
Right.
hasn't been converted to Buddhist yet.
All right.
But she understands compassion. So
Hallelujah.
she requests if it's time for him to leave this world. So I requested the rebirth plaque for him. And the day after, he went into coma, and 6 days later, he passed peacefully. His family was able to be there. His wife was there holding his hand the whole way, and he just passed peacefully. So,
How am I supposed to react to this? And that's it?
that's it, Master.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, everyone was happy for him because he lived. For 80 years, he served his community.
They
He
killed
served
the
all
father,
his patients.
and they're happy. Seriously? Are they Indian too?
The Middle Eastern, the Iranian.
Armenian.
Iranian.
Armenian, yeah.
Iranian.
Oh,
Master.
Iranian. Oh, of course, the Ayatollah thing. In the Ayatollah, they don't have things to kill their own fathers and they have to come to us? What is this going on here?
Master, when it comes time to that, if you just to live is to suffer.
But we're not killers. Wait a minute. And yeah, have you heard of hitman? Huh? For his case, it's pretty cheap because he doesn't move at all. I mean, you got to look at the big picture. You can't. So,
Well-
the family decided to kill him. And let me get this
kill
straight.
him.
I mean, Malcolm,
relieve
they're
him
here,
from
right?
suffering,
They
Master,
actually
not
wanted
kill
to
him.
kill their own father, their own husband, and so forth, right? So the whole family gathered together after they got a contract to kill him and hold his hands until he died.
Well, Master, if
The
it's,
Armenian is, I never heard of such behavior from Armenia.
for me, if I'm to be bedridden, I'd rather die than to have so many people suffer and burden so many people.
I see. So you'd rather die instead of suffering.
Because I'm there, I cannot do anything.
But
But
what?
the people around me will suffer for me.
Yes, I feel for you. However, I fail to see the connection between your death wish, number 4, and the rebirth plaque. It's like, to me, it's like there's really no connection whatsoever in my simplistic Buddhist mind.
Well, it's to help him to move to a better world.
So now we have a new use for our rebirth Dharma to kill people. Thank you so much. Did you hear that? Anna, did you hear that? You know, you can use that to kill people, actually. And it worked. I mean, this is. I'm sorry to say, I'm so proud to discover new use for it. And that's the Dharma of compassion, huh? Killing people. Oh, good Lord.
Master.
Yes, I'm here.
If the body is
having
temporary
headache.
and is impermanent,
Yeah.
the soul is the part that lives, that move on. And if the soul in the body that is so weak and is so useless,
Yeah.
so if we move on to get a new body,
Yeah.
so isn't that compassion?
In Buddhism, are you Buddhist? In Buddhism, we don't use the word soul.
Spirit, whatever. I'm an externalist.
See, now you got the truth. Now you know why I call Guru. Oh, very good. Okay. Yeah, it's. I found it funny when I heard the feedback from you that you use the rebirth Dharma, our rebirth Dharma, to kill people, and it actually succeeded. And then she calls it compassion. I mean, anyway, different strokes for different folks. What do you think? Now we have a new function for rebirth flag. It's called Kevorkian. You know that Dr. Death? Huh? He used to be around to feel requests for people to kill the father and the mothers and wives. What can I say, huh? It's so fascinating. Live and learn. That's all, you know. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's fascinating feedback. Never dreamt of doing that out of compassion. Okay, it's actually interesting. That so they requested the black, and a day later, what happened? I forgot. He went to a coma. So he was awake, and then he went to a coma. So the condition got worse within a day, and he croaked. I mean, he died 5-6 days later. That's interesting, huh? That's pretty fast.
So during the time that he...
It takes us 49 days to go to Pureland, but only 6 days to kill someone. Okay. You were saying, sorry.
So once he went into coma, then he cannot feel anything.
Oh, yes, he could. That's wrong. The family could not feel anything, but he could feel anything. He could feel everything. You better believe it.
So he's still in pain?
Yes, he's still in pain. He still is in pain. Yes. Okay. The contract is about killing, it's not relieving pain. If you will. Okay? Yes, go ahead, go for us. Actually, the people there, wow.
A Di Đà Phật. Dạ con xin đóng góp một cái ý kiến là không phải bài vị vãng sanh hay là bài vị 49 ngày thỉnh trước là để giết người. Bằng chứng là như con và Nguyên Đức đã thỉnh đủ 2 bài vị đó cả 5-6 năm nay mà vẫn còn sống khỏe mạnh và tu tập tinh tấn. Thành ra không phải thỉnh là để chết.
Be careful what you wish. Translation. Yeah.
Master, I have an opinion. Like, I don't think the rebirth black or the rearranged 49-day black is to kill people. Because my case, me and my husband Nguyen Đức, we already have those 2 blacks. we requested 5-6 years ago, and we still alive and we still healthy and we still can be able to practice.
Alive and kicking, yes.
Một cái mẹ của em dâu của con thì đã bệnh mà hôn mê thành người thực vật là 5 năm nay rồi, mà cũng đã thỉnh cái bài vị 49 ngày cho bà, nhưng mà bà vẫn chưa đi. Thành ra con nghĩ là cái thọ mệnh của mỗi người á là do nhân quả thôi.
Stop. You're not helping. Sorry. Go on. I'm joking.
So my sister-in-law, her mom has been illness, and then she went into coma for 5 years already. And we request the pre-arranged 49-day block for her, but she's still alive. She still hasn't died yet.
Vì vậy mà con nghĩ rằng cái thọ mệnh của mỗi người đó là do cái nghiệp quả của mỗi người thôi. Còn mình thỉnh Pháp này, Pháp vãng sanh hay Pháp 49 ngày hay là để tạo cái phước để mình có một cái đời sống mới sau khi mình chết thôi, chứ không có làm cho mình chết sớm. A Di Đà Phật.
So I think each person has their own destiny, and this all depend on their karma, their karmic obstruction, and the fact that the 49-day Dharma block or the rebirth blocks, the purpose is to generate blessing for them, to prepare them to have a new life, not to make them die sooner. Emitofuo.
Anyone else would like to pitch in about this killing Dharma? Yes, number 2.
Thank you, Master. A few years ago, my wife and I participated in the 2 for 2 special for the rebirth and 49 days plaques.
With 20% off, right? Oh, no. 50% off.
I would like to validate that my wife is still alive today.
2 for 2. Lucky you. I mean, anyone else? Yes, go ahead. Tua.
Master, I also have the 49 days plaque for my mom.
And she's
still
I'm
alive
afraid
and
to ask.
In fact, before I requested the plaque for her, she fell and she was hospitalized and had an operation, and she recovered very quickly. And after that, her health improved. She a few months ago told me that she went to have her checkup, and the doctor said she no longer have a heart condition and took her off all medication, and she's 80 years old.
Say what? Now I'm confused. Is it rebirth or getting well?
49 days.
Yeah, I know. 49 days like you go to the Pureland, but now she got well. What happened?
I just feel I don't want her.
I'm totally confused. Give the future Purelander.
Mô Phật Thầy, con cũng thỉnh bà dễ giảng sanh với 49 ngày gần 10 năm nay rồi. Thấy con cũng ngồi đây mà. Cũng bình an vui sự Thầy. Mô Phật Thầy.
So it's no jinx there. Okay.
Master, I myself already also have the 49-day blacks and the rebirth blacks 10 years ago, and I'm still healthy and I'm still here.
I'm so glad you're still here and still healthy. Anyone else who would like to chime in? Yes, number 6.
Dạ thưa Thầy, con cũng đồng quan điểm với cô Diệu Nga ở San Jose là có lẽ là mỗi người cái phước thọ của mỗi người hay sao á, thì con cũng có thỉnh cho mẹ con giờ 10 năm hơn rồi mà bà cũng còn sống thọ, năm nay là bà 90 tuổi.
90 years.
Thỉnh giảng sanh với lại 49 ngày dạ. Dạ. Dạ con cũng có con có 2 câu hỏi muốn hỏi thầy nhé. Như em con mới vừa mất thì con có thỉnh cái bài vị mà con về con có thể tụng thêm cái Địa Tạng được không?
Yes.
Yeah. Rồi câu hỏi thứ hai là con thấy ca sĩ Phi Nhung bệnh nặng quá rồi con có thỉnh cái dược sư á, mà con có thể về tụng thêm chú dược sư cho hồi hướng cho cô ấy được không?
Okay, sure, why not? I'm in a good mood. Now I discover a new function of our prayers. Yeah, sure. Được. Anyone else?
Vâng thầy.
Okay, let me explain very quickly for you why it's the case. Why is that the death wish came true? Would you like to know? Yeah, I'm lucky in that I had a night, 24 hours to think about it. Because if it were to tell me right now, how is it possible? You go rebirth and you end up killing someone, or some people are, they refuse to die. So for 10 years, it's confusing, isn't it? Okay, rebirth Dharma is to help you get to the Pureland as soon as possible. Yes? Okay. Ideally, you want to go there right now, this lifetime. Don't want to wait. Because if you miss this train here, you may not catch it again. It's like the last flight out of Afghanistan. Okay, it's going to be a long, long time. It's going to be arduous for you to get out. Okay, you need the FBI, CIA, FSB, you name it. Okay, so you want to go there this lifetime, preferably. Okay, and if you can't go you go to the Pureland this lifetime, you want to go there as soon as possible. Yes? Okay. So why did this person die so quickly? Okay. It's because it's better to die quickly, and even though this person doesn't go to the Pureland, very unlikely this person will go to the Pureland. Okay, but by dying quickly, this person will suffer a lot less than if he were to continue to be alive and endure the pain every single day. Okay, when that happens, the pain will cloud your mind and will make it worse and worse and worse, so that by the time you die, you will most likely fall to, as you wait longer, you endure the pain and suffering more and more every day, the more likely you are to fall to even lower realms, worse states after death. You see that? So the trend for that person, dentist's father, a median gentleman, is for him to endure more pain and suffering, so that he got deeper and into deeper and deeper trouble. So, and when that happens, suppose he falls to the hells, okay? Or if he waits longer, he falls to, the worst hells, okay? The hells, they have different kinds. Some have shorter terms than others. The longer term hells have a lot more suffering, a lot more torture, and much longer, it would take a lot longer for you to get out, okay? So you happen to fall to the hells, or the worst health, would be a long, long time before you get out, before you even have a chance to go to the Pureland. So the nature of the rebirth Dharma is to help you get there as soon as possible. And therefore, even if you cannot get there right now, this lifetime, at least you should get there sooner by dying right now instead of enduring the suffering. Continue to endure the suffering right now. Does it make sense? Okay, so that's why in this particular situation, it turns out to be a killing Dharma. All right? So clearly, God works in mysterious ways. That's all I have to say. So it's the first time we discovered that killing Dharma is like the rebirth Dharma is like a death wish. It's such a cool thing. Huh? Try explain that to others who are not Buddhists or who are Pureland believers out there. They're going to call our rebirth Dharma Kevorkin Dharma. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much.